Watch till the end. You won't want to miss the shocking and satisfying ending. The film opens with 28-year-old Lucy Hutton at her desk at Bexley and Gaiman Publishing. The co-CEOs, Helene Pascal and Richard Bexley, are assisted by Joshua Templeman. Lucy says her hatred of Joshua Templeman is her most significant trait. Lucy Hutton dislikes Joshua Templeman. After Josh, her archenemy, entered a race, Lucy did something at work. Both assistants dislike and distrust each other. Lucy is thinking about how to beat Joshua at work and how she can handle everything. And she looks at Joshua and thinks that all he wears is blue. She counts the days in her head and sees that he has worn light blue. Are you enjoying this video? Click that sexy subscribe button. You would be helping me continue to create more sexy movie recaps just like this for you. T-Blue, Medium Blue, and Savoy Blue. She is disturbed by the thought that she should hate him and gets back to work in the next scene. Smiles because neither of them wants the other to win. At that moment, she thought of how she could defeat him, and all she could think about was him. And she wanted him to regret messing up with her, just like his work and behavior messed up her mind. So she started making plans and thinking about how to make certain plans work after intensifying her rivalry with Josh. Lucy returns. She contacts her mother after a Josh-related sexual fantasy. Her mother encourages her to locate a guy if she is going out for the weekend. Lucy claims she is going out with friends, so her mother wonders why she is not going out with that workman she always brags about. Lucy sleeps to figure out why she thinks about Josh. She awakens from a Josh-related sexual dream. She dresses for work to attract him. Short black dress. Josh sees her, grins, and asks if she has a date. She informs him that she has a date. She lies again to Joshua about her destination. Lucy feels worse when Josh says he is heading there too. He asks her whether anybody from the workplace is present, but she is dressed to impress Josh. Lucy walks downstairs and begs Josh, who secretly loves Lucy's designer, Danny, to go out with her since he does not believe her in the black dress. She walks to the cafe when Josh asks if she wants a ride. Josh looks at her high heels and warns her that walking in them may damage her delicate tiny feet. Lucy is furious until she sees him. Josh kisses her in the elevator when they meet. Both exit the elevator. Josh takes her off to a cafe, where Danny awaits. Lucy refuses Josh's umbrella since it is pouring and leaps out of the vehicle. Josh ruins Lucy's night. Danny, but she thinks about the kiss while going to the restroom. She rants at Josh for spoiling her night and obsesses about how men can exploit her. He compliments her black clothing. Josh says he is going to return her luggage. That night, he insists on accompanying her to her date, which she is shocked to adore, but she still goes out with Danny and is upset with Josh for spoiling her night. The next day, she searches Joshua's desk for evidence. She cannot decipher his day planner codes. Lucy's mailman gives her a Smurf. Lucy checks Joshua's desk after he tells her she worries too much about others' opinions. Joshua mocks her Strawberry Farm upbringing, making her homesick and lonely. "You are always gorgeous" is written on her flowers the following day. She believes Danny sent her the flowers and is pleased at work. She agrees to forget the kiss from the night before when Josh asks. She replies, "Why do not we just play?" Josh interrupts and tells her that she is dull and that he has always gotten raises with paintball game plans. "Okay, let us play a gun game," Lucy replies after a glimpse of Josh choking to death. Lucy and Josh paintball. Josh's plan is implemented the following day, and everyone at work plays paintball to bond. Lucy appears pale before the game, and Josh examines her and says she is burning, but she ignores him and plays. Josh hides his concern as Lucy vomits on him. He takes her home when she is terribly ill. Joshua gets her home. He remains because no one else can care for her. She urges him to go, but he calms her, and she vomits up again. Since Josh's family are physicians, he calls his brother to check on Lucy. Josh's brother advises him to relax and gives Lucy medication. Joshua asks Patrick, his medical brother, to look at Lucy. Are you enjoying this video? Click that sexy subscribe button. You would be helping me continue to create more sexy movie recaps just like this for you. Patrick gets Joshua to attend the wedding with Lucy. Joshua beds Lucy after the wedding. Josh cooks and cleans her home the following morning, so she does not dislike him. Josh leaves after Lucy urges him not to use such techniques against her at work. Danny accompanies Lucy to her workplace with flowers. After Danny departs, she notices strawberry juice on her table, something she informed Joshua Knight she required while unwell. Joshua spends extra time with Lucy since she is ill. Lucy knows she likes him. Joshua is furious when he kisses her on the cheek and urges her to suffer that night. She discovers Josh gave her the flower earlier in the week when she finds the juice and card on the table. She regrets telling everyone that Danny gave her all the roses. She asks Josh whether she may repay him by attending his brother's wedding. She tears up when he refuses. Danny and Lucy kiss, but Lucy feels nothing, so they remain friends. After crossing paths on the sidewalk, she and Joshua kiss on his street after she says no one can kiss her like him. He tells her he will not have sex with her because he needs more time. She hangs up on Joshua. Joshua, after work, he calls her back and suggests she stay at his apartment. Joshua touches her again without kissing her. Joshua informs Mr. Bexley that he does not require aid in unseating Lucy for the position since he feels exploited. Joshua is furious when he meets Danny for coffee to discuss her interview presentation. Joshua instructs Danny to bring her weekend bag to work the day they depart for the wedding. Lucy worries about what Joshua and Mr. Beckley are fighting over after overhearing them. Lucy and Joshua play and discuss their attraction on the way to the wedding. Lucy tells Joshua that she had a sexual dream about him and had to negotiate her way out of that first date with Danny because she lied about seeing someone. Joshua and Lucy are having fun at the hotel when Joshua's mother, Helene, calls for wedding decorating assistance. Joshua returns to Lucy sleeping. Joshua tells Lucy that ladies first attracted him for his appearance, but moved on to a wonderful person after getting to know him. Joshua. The wedding guests were unhappy. Lucy discovers that Mindy, the bride, was Joshua's ex-girlfriend. She was probably his rent-a-date. Elaine informs Lucy that she is different from everyone else. Joshua convinces Lucy to stay by saying he does not need Indy's moral support. Instead, his father, Anthony, shattered his heart and sought help. She had her finest sex that night. They had sex again in the shower during the wedding breakfast the following morning. Lucy defends Joshua and praises him to Anthony. Joshua and Lucy return to town. Joshua claims they have always been in love. His bedroom was painted with Lucy's eyes. Lucy gives flattered when she sees that painting, and at that moment Josh tells her that he loves her and wants to end the fights and get together, but Lucy gets weird about it and says that work will come in between, so Josh calms her down and asks her to relax and not think about anything else but them. So they both agree to start over that night. The next day, Lucy overhears and misinterprets a conversation between Josh and their boss, including that Josh has been using their romance to distract her from the promotion. Enraged, she vows to beat Josh for the job. She goes back to Danny and talks about how she believes that Josh is telling the truth and thinks he loves her. Still, the truth is he does love her, and all he can think about is Lucy, only that there is a plan, and he was pretending about that conversation with CEO. So after a tough competition, everyone is gathered in the hall, and as Lucy goes there, she thinks that Josh has become the new operation director, but instead informs her that he is switching positions and that she will take over as Bexley and Gannon's new CEO. In the end, she is on a call and is arguing about her writers with someone. It turns out that on the phone is Josh, and he is taking her out on a date. They kiss.
Come and watch till the end. Friday nights, Jennifer is among the office's last. She emails her ex-boyfriend before heading to New York for Valentine's Day. She leaves the workplace with chocolates to avoid missing her flight. Both leave work at the same time, so they wait for the lift together. He meets Jennifer on the 42nd floor. Guy immediately begins chatting with her and making jokes. She responds but seems uninterested. Guy exhibits a wall painting when the elevator stops. Despite the lift's power, the keys and caution button do not operate. Guy tries opening the door but fails again. Jennifer has to find building security to avoid missing her flight. After 15 minutes, they shout for aid and beat on the door, but no one answers. She uncomfortably climbs onto his shoulders to examine the lift's top. She hit her hand, and he pushed her down. After an hour, Jennifer realizes she will not catch her flight and hates everyone and everything. After meeting, they resume the chat that the man began on the elevator. Jennifer feeds the boys chocolates for lack of food. Since they may be delayed in the elevator until Tuesday, she suggests saving their meals. 4 hours later, Jennifer needs to go to the restroom, but she feels ashamed. When she refuses, he offers to let her use her thermos. "Close your eyes and cover your ears," she says. She goes to the restroom after Guy sings. She adds to the elevator wall artwork after returning. After playing, they discuss personal matters. Guy says he is too busy to be found. Jennifer maintains her identity. She tells him she wanted to surprise someone in New York, but he probably did not even want her to come. The man feels it is time to open the wine, so he offers it to her. They drink since they are not dead yet. A long time later, they are sketching each other to remain active and become closer. The guy admits that he had seen her before in the office building, but did not tell her because he did not want to sound like a stalker and make her feel uncomfortable. He thought she would be hurt by it, but she laughs about it instead. When they are done, they show each other what they have drawn. His picture is more serious than hers, which is more playful. Funny Jennifer apologizes and takes a picture of the drawing, saying that if they all make it, she will use it as her profile picture. Since they are both hungry, she asks the guy to change the subject. He goes through a list of things, and she decides to talk about making love. She gets up, turns her camera on him, and asks him where he made love in the dirtiest place. He is shy, so she tells him her story to get him to open up. Jennifer tells him about her college library sex with an ex-boyfriend. He does not want to share his tale when it is his time since it is boring. Jennifer instructs him to invent one. A man tells about a lovely female who wants to hang around at work for lunch. He claims she took off her clothing as he drove after they became intoxicated. Guy acts awkward and uncomfortable again. He tells Jennifer that he got aroused and stopped. She accepts his apology for going too far. A man clumsily kisses her and takes off her clothing in the elevator as they make out. She flees when he says he may love her. Jennifer says she wants her ex-boyfriend back. She intended to surprise him in New York to mend things. Even though their meeting was enjoyable, Stu feels they should keep it casual since what she has with her ex is genuine. Jennifer reveals her feelings and her previous relationship. He believes they got along and that her ex does not deserve her. She becomes irritated because she still loves him and tells the man that they will simply go back to their separate lives when they get out of the elevator. Despite being imprisoned in a box together, the man begins crying because he feels alone. Jennifer notices his sudden transformation. Guy opens up to her. He misled her about his identity and job. He says he saw her every day at work. He exhibits Jennifer's security images of her writing the times and dates. He recorded her entering the elevator that night. Jennifer fears. He tells her he is the security guard at the key unlocks the elevator. Jennifer threatens to report him to the police. This disturbs him, so he grabs her. Jennifer breaks the elevator key. They struggle, and she knocks him out with her sneaker. Jennifer checks to see whether she murdered him. He leaps and knocks her down. Both sleep in the elevator. Jennifer awakens to see the guy awake. He tells her he did it to get her away from everything so they could converse on a human level. He says that the weekend they were stuck in the elevator was more than just a date. It was that Jennifer thinks he will not get away with it because someone will come to get them out of there. She finds out that the guy has taken all the shifts for that weekend and that the other two guards will not be there until Tuesday when the long weekend is over. Jennifer asks what he will do, and he says that he would rather kill her than go back to jail. He says that he never made her do anything against her will, but Jennifer says that he took her away. That makes him more and more angry. He urges Jennifer to assist him in climbing up there and promises to return for her. But Jennifer feels it would be simpler if he helped her because she does not have the strength. He worries she will call the police and not return. Jennifer gives him what he wants and gets him to assist her. She lifts him off the elevator. He shows her the ladder and door and is glad they escaped. Jennifer's middle finger as she climbs the stairs enrages him. He escapes the elevator too. He ties two clothes together and tosses them over the elevator beam. Jennifer moves toward the door as he climbs. He advises her to go because she will die. Jennifer is at the door when he follows her. She shouts for rescue. He pulls her into the elevator. Both sleep. Jennifer wakes up first and sees the fire hoses. She starts a tiny fire after failing to set off the fire alarms with a cigar. Jennifer breaks the guy's nose as smoke fills the elevator. Jennifer stops him, and he says the fire alarm will not go off, but they will get wet and die from the electricity. Jennifer threatens to harm him if he does not confess. She tapes herself discussing what occurred and what she knows. Jennifer asks him his name. John Deacons. John claims he wanted them trapped in the elevator. He even marked the wall with the sketch and stopped the elevator with the key while she was out. Jennifer convinces him to acknowledge putting her in the elevator. John claims he trapped and kidnapped her. He tells the camera about banging her head on the ground and throwing her against the wall because Jennifer continues asking. John tells Jennifer that he wanted to go on a date with her, but she would have typically said no. John tells her he was a great accountant for a large corporation before becoming a security guard. John informs her that his narrative about the girl in the vehicle was real. But it ended differently. He drove into a ditch. A tree stopped the automobile after 7 flips. She died after falling. John's money allowed him to avoid incarceration for 6 months. After prison, he only found security guard work. He wanted to be himself again and feel it after a few months. Jennifer does not know why he selected her, but he claims she is excellent. Traffic persists on Monday. Eddie shows his new girlfriend the roof after hearing this from another guard. When they arrive, Eddie searches for John and checks the security monitors if he can't. Eddie awakens John and Jennifer in the elevator. He assures Jennifer he will get them out while his girlfriend sleeps on the sofa. Eddie opens the elevator doors. Jennifer wants to go, but he says he must unlock all the doors first. John knocks Jennifer unconscious and hands him his keys. Eddie claims he will assist when John complains that it is not working. John rips Eddie in half as he gets locked in the elevator. John knocks Jennifer unconscious again and throws her in his trunk. John dumps Eddie's corpse and clothing away within the building. He showers, dresses, and puts a cigarette in his pocket. John deletes all security camera videos at the front desk. John murders Eddie's girlfriend once she wakes up. John drives Jennifer to a hidden location to get dressed. Fuel goes into a trash can. John tells Jennifer he still likes her and regrets they cannot be together. Opens trunk. Jennifer pretends to be dead, and when John rushes to the garbage can to find her, she strikes him in the head, hits in the vehicle, and drives away. The Trey's lighted cigar stops her. Jennifer backs up the vehicle and strikes John, scaring her. She discovers him in the garbage outside. Jennifer ignites the cigar again, flicks the lid and leaves. Bud's entry into the trash can killed John.
Watch till the end. Don't miss the shocking and sexy ending. Tyler starts the narrative. Tyler dates Allison in high school. Since dating Allison, Tyler's life has become better and more colorful. Because his parents are busy, Tyler has never invited Allison to meet them. Tyler mostly hangs around with Tiffany. Tyler is a beachside coffee shop waiter. Allison encourages Tyler to try new ways to improve. Tyler loves his life and their connection. Lydia and Gil are Tyler and Allison's close friends who frequent Tyler's workplace. Gil tells Tyler at a party that he is blessed to have Allison in his life and should never let her go. Allison meets her old buddy Chase in San Francisco. Chase tells Allison she looks different after being clean. Chase moved in with Allison 6 months ago. Allison changed her life and relocated. She does not tell Chase because she is afraid. Are you enjoying this video? Click that sexy subscribe button. Allison asks Tyler to bring him a drink, and when he does, Chase tells him that Allison used to be a wild woman who loved to get drunk and sleep with a lot of guys. Chase also said they went out. He goes, since his lover's revelations were disappointing. Holly encounters Tyler in the restroom. Holly flirts with Tyler while they discuss the situation. They then leave the celebration. Allison confronts Tyler when he gets intoxicated. Tyler claims they have been dating for 6 months, but do not know each other well. He even questioned whether she slept with Chase. Allie breaks up with Tyler because she believes he wants her clothes. Tyler departs and sees Holly again. Her expensive automobile suggests wealth. Tyler informs her about his breakup. Tyler agrees to accompany Holly to another club. Holly provides Tyler medication when he loses it while inebriated. They then sleep at Holly's residence. Tyler wakes up in a large, luxurious mansion. He finds Holly and asks where we are. Holly says she is taking care of the home while the owner is abroad. Tyler enjoys sitting by the pool. After that, they reconnect and talk again. Holly's everlasting infatuation with Tyler begins here. Tyler realizes he must return home the following day since his sister is alone. Tyler checks his phone at home and finds his mother has called multiple times. Allison also texted him. Allison wants to see Tyler first thing in the morning. The next morning, Tyler rushes to Allison's. Tyler apologizes for causing their argument that night, and Allison apologizes for her recent behavior. Allison believes her life was drastically different before Tyler. Her San Francisco connections were different. She claimed she was intoxicated most of the time and conducted herself poorly. She assures Tyler that she has changed since moving here and is no longer that girl. Allison relocated in hopes of avoiding seeing anyone from her prior location. She desired normalcy. She claims she values her connection with Tyler and does not want to damage it. That is why she kept her history from Tyler. They reconcile. Tyler is surprised to see Holly in class after summer vacation. Holly says her mom has chosen to remain here permanently. She tells Tyler she is thrilled for him after seeing him with Allison. Tyler requests that she not discuss their night together. Holly claims to understand. Holly and Allison meet Tyler during lunch. Holly befriends the four and joins their school group. Holly invites Tyler to a quiet area after Tyler hosts a party at her home. Holly kisses Tyler, but he rejects her. He claims that breaking up with Allison during the summer was a mistake and that he would never have done what he did. Holly is wounded and tells Tyler he took advantage of her and will regret it. She gets obsessed with him and begins dating his girlfriend. Allison, Lydia, and Holly attend school the following day. Lydia informs Holly that she cannot locate her on social media. Lydia wonders about Holly when she informs her that she has deleted all her social media accounts and that my friends may reach me directly. Holly exhibits the group photographs in Tyler's cafe. Tyler's face was hidden in one of the photos. This worries Tyler. Allison asks Holly, "Who is that boy in that picture?" Holly recalls, "When I saw that boy, I knew we had something in common." She tells Allison what occurred that night. She kisses Gil to make Tyler jealous while informing him. Holly and Allison become closer. Holly frequents Allison's residence. Allison denies sleeping with Tyler. Holly advises Allison not to sleep with Tyler since men ignore their girlfriends afterward. Holly works hard to hide Allison from Tyler. Tyler must discuss his Holly issue with Allison. Tyler keeps the secret for now. Tyler informs Gil. He says Holly is with Gil to make Tyler jealous. Are you enjoying this video? Click that sexy subscribe button. Gil becomes enraged and claims that Holly likes him and that what he is hearing is false. Holly visits Tyler's residence the next day, angering him. Holly wants to meet Tyler's family. Tyler replies no, so she claims she told Allison everything. She claims she was kidding. She is teasing Tyler. Tyler then meets Holly's mother at school. He greets her and starts conversing. Holly's mother reveals that Holly has lied about her. Holly's mom lives at Tyler and Holly's home. Allison informs Lydia the following day at school that Holly seems odd. Lydia agrees and adds that she has searched social media for her but found nothing. Holly overhears and worries about Lydia. Milkshakes in the cafe. Milkshake allergies strike Lydia. Holly caused everything. Lydia will be hospitalized soon. Tyler meets a frightened Allison after what transpired. She tells Tyler she is fortunate to have him. Holly fights her stepmother over her father's money. Holly can have anything if she goes to counseling, her stepmother says. Her mother wants Holly to seek mental assistance. Holly prefers death to therapy. Allison informs Tyler that Holly just informed her she is pregnant when Tyler invites her to hang out together. Holly needs Allison right now, according to Allison. Tyler is scared now. While hanging out, Holly asks Allison, "What would you have done if you were pregnant with Tyler's baby? You would never split up, right?" "Oh no." Holly visits Tyler's residence next. Tyler kicks her out of his home. "You cannot treat me this way. I am your mother. Holly says. "You can see my situation." Tyler explains. Holly adds, "As long as we love each other, everything will be fine." Tyler claims you were mistaken and that nothing like that is happening between us. Tyler pushes her when she will not let go, making her fall and grow upset. Holly visits Allison that night and tells her everything. Tyler considers everything and visits Lydia in the hospital. Lydia informs Tyler that Holly poisoned her milkshake. Tyler then tells Lydia everything that occurred and promises to tell Allison everything about him and Holly. Tyler meets Allison at the beach. He angers Allison since she knows everything. She tells Tyler she never wants to see his face again. Holly texts Tyler that they can be together now that Allison and Tyler are finished. Tyler does not respond to Holly. Holly informs Tyler's principal that he harmed her, suspending him. Tyler learns Holly's name is Elizabeth. He finds out she beat up another girl over a male and was committed to a mental institution. Holly takes Allie away that night and sends Tyler a sleeping Allie photo to persuade him to come to her place. Allison awakens bound to Holly's chair. When Corinne returns home, she saves Allison. Holly then suffocates Corinne with a plastic bag. Tyler finds Allison asleep in Holly's place. Tyler frees Allison and sees Holly's stepmother's corpse as they depart. Tyler and Allison may leave the bedroom. Holly is holding a pistol outdoors. "I realize that if Allison dies, we can be together," she adds. Tyler stops her from shooting Allison. Holly approached, and Tyler dropped the fire stick. Allison stabs Holly. Tyler's buddy also arrives, and they hurry him to the hospital. Tyler recovers after a few days. Allison and Tyler know they love each other and are happy together. Holly is transported by ambulance. He vows not to go. He promises to protect her. Holly looks wicked. Holly seemed to adore another guy. Tyler subsequently celebrates his sister's birthday with Ailey and their friends.